What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV, aka Darth Apocalypse. All right, so I have some breaking news to report to you all, and this comes from USA Today, and it involves President Donald Trump and sports, in particular the NBA Finals, and he's indicating, President Trump, that he is going to attend an NBA Finals game during these finals that's upcoming. And now it's still to be determined exactly who the New York Knicks are going to play. It's either going to be the San Antonio Spurs or the Oklahoma City Thunder. But he will attend the game in Madison Square Garden. All right? At least that's what he's indicating. So I'm speaking from an article from USA Today. United States President Donald Trump indicates he's planning to attend the 2026 NBA Finals as an invited guest of New York Knicks owner Jim Dolan and others. Trump made the comments while speaking with reporters during a cabinet meeting at the White House yesterday and confirmed that he had plans to be in attendance at Madison Square Garden for Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals, but there never was a Game 5 because the Knicks absolutely demolished and steamrolled the Cleveland Cavaliers in 4. So here's President Trump talking about this right now with reporters.
Things are happening.
So are you going to the Knicks game next week?
No, I was invited to I was going to go on Wednesday, but they closed it out very quickly. They're great. And Jim Dolan's a great guy. He's, as you know, owns and in charge of Madison Square Garden. He's having a good year. Boy, what a team. They win all their games. They have some great players. I think I'll be going to one of the games. Yeah, I was invited by numerous people and Jim, and I think I'll be going. It's great to see it.
President Trump on election fraud. President Trump.
The Knicks have really suffered for years.
What's your prediction?
They're doing right now.
President Trump on election.
So, Trump would be the first sitting United States president to attend an NBA Finals game. The Knicks are making their first NBA Final appearance since 1999. Their season, they are slated to host Game 3 on June 8th and Game 4 on June 10th at Madison Square Garden. Of course, the Knicks won 53 games this year, and no matter who's coming out the West, they're going to have home court advantage. So the first two games will be out west. I think San Antonio won 61 games this year. It might have been, and I think 61 or 62, and I think OKC won 64. But anyway, Trump has frequented major sporting events during his second term as president, with appearances at the Super Bowl, College Football National Championship Game, Ryder Cup, Daytona 500, and numerous UFC events. Last year, he also attended the U.S. Open men's tennis final in New York. He most recently went to PGA Tour and Live golf events, I guess is how you pronounce it, held on golf courses that he owns earlier this month. Well, see, this is the thing about if Trump goes to the NBA Finals, right? The UFC events, college football, golf events, even tennis, that crowd has a different, let's just say a different demographic and flavor to it, all right? Country clubs with the golf and, tennis crowd, college football tends to have a fan base and a crowd that's a little bit MAGA-ish. Not all the time, not every time, and not always, but, it tends to lean a little bit more MAGA. I do recall when Trump appeared at a football NFL game some years ago, and when he was at the Super Bowl, and I remember him getting booed. I definitely remember that. He got booed mercilessly. Madison Square Garden, Spike Lee, the Knicks, New York City. That's not necessarily what I would call Trump country. You know, so I don't know exactly what type of reception he would get. I don't know. I mean, I tend to think that there'll be a lot of goddamn boos. I tend to think that, right? I tend to think that he would get booed, you know, with the way the economy is and gas prices, the unpopular policies that Trump has, you know, what his administration stands for, with the diversity of New York. I can't see him getting what I would call a warm reception, even if he is James Dolan's invited guest, right? Another thing that comes to mind is with the recent events involving Trump, and we're going to get serious here for a moment, I can't help but think that security at Madison Square Garden, if he does indeed attend a basketball game, whether it's game 3 or game 4, I can't help but think that the attendance would be the security is going to be absolutely on another level with a sitting United States president. Now, look, we've had a president attend an NBA Finals game before with Barack Obama, but that was back in 2019. I think that was in Golden State, and not in Golden State. In San Francisco, I think that's where they play. Their home court is. But Obama was not in office. You know, this was 2 years after he left office. So Trump is actually a sitting United States president. And we've never had a sitting United States president attend an NBA Finals game. I do remember, though, years and years and years and years ago, when I was in high school, Bill Clinton attended a basketball game at the MCI Center, I think it was called back then. I want to say it was in 1997. And I think he attended a game with the Wizards. And I want to say it was the game when Antoine Walker dropped 49 against Boston. I think that's who it was. I remember a game, it was either late 97 or really, really early 98. One of the two, but I remember Bill Clinton was the sitting president. And I want to say it was the game where he dropped 49, but I can't, if it's not that game, it was some game close to that time period. But that was a regular season game. This would be totally different. And, you know, it's going to be annoying as fuck if he does attend, because, look, you can't trust anything that Donald Trump says because he's a compulsive liar, right? But if he does attend this particular game, the cutaways are going to be ridiculous. Every time that some emotional play happens, they're going to cut away to see his reaction and see what he does. It's going to be goddamn annoying. Going to keep seeing the side of his head, you know, with the, you know, flimsy little dust mop that looks to be on top of his head, and all of these damn different camera angles, and you know how that is, man. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it, man. You know, I really don't. I mean, if he attends, I really don't give a shit. I'm just looking at the game. You know, I'm not a Trump supporter. So it doesn't really affect me one way or the other. You know, I mean, I'm used to seeing politicians attend sporting events. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Anyway, what you guys think?